You've been living a lie your entire life and you haven't even known it. Hi, Katy Cats! Today I'm here to break the news that the world is filled with a bunch of liars. And you can't even trust the internet. Besides me, you can totally trust me. So here's 10 common health facts that aren't actually facts. They're unfacts. They're anti-facts. Starting off the list with the creepiest anti-fact, hair and fingernails continue to grow even after you die. Nope, they don't. They just appear to have grown because the skin surrounding the hair and nail has dehydrated, thus shrinking the skin and pulling away from the base of the hair follicle in the nail. So what looks like an inch of growth in the hair and nail is actually what had already formed before the person even died. Now, not to burst your bubble with the next one, but cracking your knuckles does not lead to arthritis. See what I did there? Aren't I punny? There have been many studies done that show that there is no direct link between cracking your knuckles and the development of arthritis. The pop you hear when you crack your knuckles is actually the sound produced when the gas bubbles in the synovial fluid, the fluid that helps lubricate the joints, is forced to leave the solution rapidly. This next anti-fact is sure to make some blood boil when they find out that they were lied to in middle school. But blood is never, ever, ever, seriously, ever blue. This misconception has many speculated origins. Since veins carry oxygen-poor blood, and they appear blue both on the human body and in the diagrams depicting the circulatory system, people think deoxygenated blood then must be blue. Now that is not the case, as blood is red due to hemoglobin. It is true though that deoxygenated blood is a deeper and darker red color than the oxygenated blood that is a very vibrant bright red, but it is nowhere near a blue hue. Hat sales are about to plummet. Your body heat does not dissipate mainly through your head. No matter your head or your feet, you lose just as much body heat per square inch. The only reason your head may feel colder is because it is relatively bare compared to the rest of your body that is obviously clothed. Unless it isn't. Your mother is a liar. Just kidding. Going out in the cold with a wet head will not lead to a cold, despite all the scoldings you may have gotten from your mother. Colds are caused by viruses, not wet heads. So while you might be a little chilly, you can rest assured. Unless someone coughs on you. That's another story. Where there's a cold, there's a million medicines out there claiming to be a cure. One such cure-all is the famous vitamin C. I'm sure by now everyone's heard the story of the teacher striking it rich by finding the magical powers of vitamin C and forming it into an anti-cold tablet. But alas, it's all a bunch of marketing baloney. A misconception probably developed by waxing companies: shaving does not cause hair to grow back thicker or darker. The freshly trimmed hairs only appear to be more noticeable because the edges are blunt and wider than worn hairs that typically have more tapered ends. That's why beard hair gets softer as it grows. That was cheesy. Maybe you can sense this next anti-fact with one of your many senses. Humans have more than 5 senses. They actually have from 9 to over 20. Pressure, itch, and thermoception are all considered their own senses, not subcategorized under touch. The sixth sense doesn't seem so special now, does it? Despite common belief, chewing gum does not take 7 years to digest. In fact, gum is pretty much indigestible and passes through the digestive system at the same rate as other food products. So your parents pretty much used this as a fear tactic to teach you not to swallow gum. It worked, didn't it? An anti-fact that is sure to make Eric Cartman upset: the redhead gene is not going extinct. This is a misconception that has been around since at least 1865 and continues to resurface every few years. This misconception claims that the extinction would be due to the red hair gene being recessive, but unless everyone with the red hair gene suddenly dies or ceases to reproduce, there will always be those blessed with the red traces, tassels, hair. Thank you so much for watching my top 10 health anti-facts. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to leave any suggestions for future top list videos or Katy Cat questions down below. And if you're not yet a Katy Cat and would like to become a Katy Cat, who wants to become a Katy Cat? Hit the subscribe button to see more videos. Bye! Oh god, it's so hot. It is so hot. It is so hot. I said that too, like. You do not. Do not. Unless.
I'm sorry.